Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 20th annual. No, it's not annual. It's not annual.
Daily? Actually, not even daily.
It's not even daily.
Semi-daily. We're trying our best.
It's the whenever I feel like it episode.
Wait, can you
I'm
hear
your host,
this?
Michael. What'd you say?
Can you hear this?
I can, but Audacity does not pick it up.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna be clicking around, so I didn't want to make sure I didn't annoy anyone.
You're fine. Okay, that one. You can hear that one.
I put it right up to the mouse. Anyway, yeah, it's been an eventful past couple days.
How so?
Well, first things first, as of like 15 minutes ago, asked my mom if I could go to, go get checked out for ADD.
Oh, yeah, that.
That thing.
Not that I forgot, but I need to act surprised.
Yeah, I just texted him like 10 minutes ago. So that happened, which is quite nice. I'm excited for that. Hopefully that'll be good.
It's funny because like having ADD would be bad, but then part of me is like, oh man, it's finally gonna get ADD.
I'll finally have a reason for me being a failure.
Who's the neurotypical now, Tumblr?
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Okay, tell me if the Audacity picks up any of my clicks, okay?
Okay, I'll let you know.
Thank you. I finally came up with a system to motivating myself.
Which is?
Playing the game Kingdom Rush. Have you heard of the game?
I love that game!
Yeah, I know. I played so much of it when I was younger, but the levels are just challenging enough so I can play a game as a for the reward for doing something on my list.
Uh-huh.
And there are enough games in the series that it'll last me for the next 3 months, assuming I do one thing a day, one thing for each game.
I played that game so often when I was young. I was so bad, but my dad was actually good, so I would play.
Your dad played it with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
We do all that. We do all this. Like whenever he gets an app, he's like, "Hey Michael, download this app. Don't worry, it's free. I bought it." And so like he was really good at it, so I would always play on his phone.
Oh man, father-son bonding, crazy.
Ooh.
I'm actually playing that right now as we speak.
Kingdom Rush. Oh, you're playing like the desktop version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is there a mobile version?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, really? Is it free?
Must be.
Oh,
wait, let me make sure it's the same game.
I'm sure it's the same
yeah,
game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the one with the towers and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Huh.
That's so cool.
So cool. Yeah,
I love Kingdom Rush.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we should leave a link to it down below.
Alright, yeah.
Are you familiar with this website called Ancon?
What's it called?
Andcon.
Andcon. Okay.
Andkon.
Okay.
And then it has a bunch of different games, but I always go to the Missile Defender area. And it's basically defense games, a bunch of games where you're usually tower defense or somewhere along those lines.
Okay.
But it's very fun. I when I was younger, I used to spend hours upon hours just doing all the games. There was a game there called Robotic Immersions, and that game's the best ever. You have to check it out.
There's a 3D snake game. And a lot of stuff here. Yeah.
Okay. If you go to the Defender category,
Toy and DD.
There are a bunch of different games here. Also, I happen to have Kingdom Rush on my actual Steam account too. And that's a different game altogether. So
yeah. Wait, where's Defend?
It's down. You have to go down. It's an old website. Yeah, but it's very good.
Yeah, it looks very old. I'm seeing all these games. I used to play these when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah, but I've been using it as a motivator, so that's been working quite well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I didn't expect, because I was thinking man, I have to think of a game that I can play that doesn't take too long, or I have to find something that I decided eventually that it would probably have to be a game.
Uh-huh.
But because that's it just takes up time, and it can be segmented. So then I decided, okay, what game has short level based things that it has a rating system, that sort of thing. I thought Angry Birds, and then I was like, wait, no, better, Kingdom Rush, and then
I found a link, by the way. I'll copy and paste that now.
Yeah, but the whole game's there. It's free. It's pretty great.
That's a great game. I'd probably get it for mobile. Play that actually.
I'm currently on the hardest level in the entire game, which is the one in the middle. There's like a mountain thing that has it's weird. It's like the hardest level in the entire game, but it's like halfway through. It's crazy.
You know what the title of this podcast should be?
What?
Kingdom Rush: The Relapse.
That's actually pretty. Yeah, you should do that. That's pretty good.
And in parentheses, The Relapse.
Let me click the thing.
I love coming up with titles for these.
Yeah, they're probably the best thing about this show.
Because you're always like, oh, that's so good. I'm like, oh, you don't say.
We spend so much time on them. 21 minutes, actually. Also, I never realized how easy/hard these types of games would be to make until I started trying to make them.
Oh, Jesus, that's so loud.
That's the sound of the game starting up.
Yep, I'm gonna close that. I was just curious. Audacity just had a seizure.
Oh yeah, but I spent the majority of my day home just like nervously, like kind of lounging around the house, like preparing to ask my mother. And then the actual interaction took less than a minute. And
how was her reaction? Was it like confused or like yeah?
She was more like, yes, of course, yeah, of course you have ADD. She didn't seem to really to believe me all that much.
But it's one of those things where it's like that's like extra mean to tell your kid that they can't go to the doctor.
Because actually in 6th grade, I actually got like the psychologist. What's her name?
Miss Reinheimer, the guidance counselor. Psychologist.
That's technically what she is. I mean, she has a psychology degree, not a very good one. Yeah, I don't like her all that much, but
I think she's nice, but she's too nice.
She's too nice.
She tries to solve problems with kindness and happiness.
That isn't how problems are solved, at least some of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying, other than bashing Miss Reinheimer?
How did your mom react to you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I failed. Oh, yeah, but the reason why I mentioned her was because in 6th grade, she actually brought in my mom, because she talked to her, so like, hey, your son might have a learning disability. And I was, at the time, I was like, me? Nah, I'm just lazy.
Which, of
don't
course,
worry.
it would
don't
be
sweat it,
you.
madam.
Yeah.
So and then I recognize now that I'm like, I'm not that stupid. So we're left with one of two conclusions. Either I am actually stupid, I'm very lazy, which is not the case this year. I'm trying my damnedest.
I'm not stupid.
Or it's because I can't focus on anything, which is the case, but I assume now it's just part of laziness. So my current conclusion makes logical sense. It does. You can't fight me on this. No. But I'm going to go to the doctors, and I suspect that they'll, ask questions. I think doctors have they go by the books DSM sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like the same questionnaire.
Yeah. And
it's like, can you focus on something?
No.
Yeah, all right.
You're good.
Get out of here. You got add the hood.
But but Miss Ryan, the reason why I decided that I would finally ask them, because I've been thinking about doing this for the past 4 months. Ooh. It's been like tottering in the back of my head, and I've been feeling this way for the past 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Not being able to focus and all that. The only reason why I'm as you see me during the podcast, and I'm as together as I am because I'm drinking coffee. Like right now, I'm oddly I'm not sure if you can tell, but like I had a coffee a couple hours ago, and I haven't lost train of thought too much. I'm not, because it's, that's how coffee, it's stimulants. But I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm just such stupid. That's definitely a possibility.
You go and just like, nah, your kid's just an idiot.
He's just dumb. Sorry, mate.
Get out of my office. God, wasting my time.
Wasting my time? I'm not gonna lie. That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God,
I wouldn't be that disappointed. Yeah, but
fixed it! And even though it looks like nothing for these people. Nice. Love doing that.
Oh God. What are you gonna do, Michael?
Stop.
You're falling apart. Alright, tell me when the podcast starts again.
It started.
Oh, Jesus, whoa. Okay,
that's why I said for them it felt like nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear that, sorry. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. Michael's an idiot. And so maybe am I. But I'm afraid that, it turns out that I'm honestly just being lazy. But I'm trying my hardest, and I know that's irrational because I mean, you can ask Michael how much dedication I've put into this.
You're really going for it.
I've put more dedication into this year than I have anything else in my life. Honestly. Michael can attest to this.
It's crazy.
Like, I'm trying this year because I decided to rule out some factors when it comes to attention because it's really hard for me to pay attention no matter what I'm doing. Either if I'm doing something I enjoy or if I'm doing something I hate, it doesn't matter. I have a hard time paying attention to what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And I decided to figure out a figurative situation that would help explain this. I didn't get to use it because my mom was like, okay, I'll schedule an appointment, cool. And then that was it. So my 5 minutes of thought out stuff, like actually like planned in my head stuff, was kind of pointless. But I figure I can say it now. Basically, oh Jesus Christ, I'm getting wolf rushed. No.
The worst fate.
I'm playing the game obviously, as I said before, as we're talking. But it's really, again, it's what was I saying? Shoot, it's really hard for me to focus. I have been trying this year. I really have, and I decided to rule out some factors. And the first one I've been kind of blaming on this for the past 3 years is that I'm very tired, which has been the case also for the past 2 years, 3 years or so. Mm. But this year, I've gotten an appropriate amount of sleep every single day, or at least very nearly. And I still haven't noticed a huge difference, really, at all, honestly. And then I started drinking coffee. I can't remember when that happened. I think it was around the 7th week, like 7 podcasts, excuse me. I'm measuring time in podcasts now, which is kind of sad. But,
unit of measurement.
Also, I'm going to pose this question to you now, but you have to remember, you have to decide whether or not you're going to keep on doing the podcast. Just keep that in mind.
It's funny because I want to say it's up to you, but it isn't.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I know.
I think that should be what the last episode is about as of this moment. I think that's what it should be about.
All right. Well, I would ask, what do you have next? What do you have planned for me next?
What do you mean?
Like, you want me to do things consecutively. What do I have to do next?
Okay, so I think there are a couple options. First of which, continue doing the podcast. That's obvious one. Mm-hmm. The second option would be to start working on coding and to work towards long-term goals, which you still need to work on because you need to decide on those, Michael. But that's really the main two things.
Okay.
When it comes to specific projects, I haven't really thought of much, honestly, but I'm sure I could come up with something pretty quickly.
Okay.
Oh God, that's a white wolf.
It's really funny just listening to you go,
I'm panicking. What was that?
I don't know.
Is that a failure in the podcast?
No.
Okay, good.
Luckily,
I don't care.
It was more of like a stop.
Okay.
I hit the delete key while on the tab of Audacity, and it was just like, what?
What's happening? I'm so confused. Yeah, but I told my mother I've been really struggling for the past 3 years. She seemed that kind of got her attention. Mm-hmm. Like the past 3 years, she was like, "Whoa, crazy." But yeah, but I decided I didn't have enough time to really mention Miss Reinheimer. But either way, I didn't think I was going to mention her because my mom really does not like her.
Why not?
She just doesn't. She thinks I cannot use the expletives she would probably use to describe her.
Oh.
But to give her a reference, she called her in to talk to her about her son having a learning disability.
Yeah, actually, no, I could see that. Makes sense.
Yeah, and my mother seems rather doesn't really seem to agree with the idea that that's the case. She thinks I'm just being lazy, and I told her this year I really am not. I really am trying.
Yeah.
And again, she just didn't really seem to believe me, which is frustrating. But I mean, she said she scheduled an appointment, so I guess we'll see. Ha! You're all trapped. Ha! Got that little the forest archer guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that thing where they like trap the ground around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened to like everyone, and I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, but what was I going to say? Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. Oh yeah, but I remember now. I was talking to Miss Reinheimer because she was doing the 1-minute meetings with everyone in school.
Oh yeah, she was doing that.
Yeah, and I figured then I was going to ask her about what should I do with this situation, and I knew as someone as a psychologist, school counselor, if I mentioned a problem paying attention, she'd suggest ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned, hey, she asked me, how I was doing in class and all that, and I said I'm doing pretty well. I'm having a really hard time focusing though. And then I don't think she's allowed to like immediately suggest at that point what she thinks the problem is, but she mentioned how she had students before who were really good at what they do, but they had a really hard time focusing. And she said, I think that might be the case for you. And she mentioned the person took a little tiny dose of Ritalin, and they really improved. And yeah, so.
So does she do the 1-minute meetings with every 8th grader?
She's going to, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think she does it via ELA. That's what she did for our class, Miss McNamara.
Ah, okay, yeah. So.
Yeah, it's like today she just pulled us out, like boom, and then it was honestly pretty scary. I felt like that. You felt like we were being pulled up to be executed. It was intimidating.
That'll be a good chance to bring up ADHD possibilities.
You should, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I thought of. I was like, haha, this is my opportunity. Got them paladins. What? Sorry, I just got the paladins.
It's fine.
I'm very excited. Yeah, but what time is the podcast at?
17 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh no, they're about to pass through my defenses.
That's right, this whole thing has just been you being like, oh no, oh yes, oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm on the last wave of 16, and I only have 3 lives left, and it's pretty intense. Oh my. Okay, we've won. It's okay. I think this is the one with the gigantic boss at the end, which is terrifying because I don't want to fight a gigantic boss. But if I must.
If I
mustard.
If I ketchup.
Okay, no, this isn't the one. Good. I got me scared. I think this is the one then. Yeah, that makes sense. In this game, you can you can reset all of your upgrades that you previously got.
Oh, so you can just get rid of everything?
Yeah, you can get rid, for example, you know how you allot points to various, to the various towers, and then you can take them all back. Well, I did. Whenever I play this game, and there's a specific level where something is very encouraged, I just get rid of everything and max into that tree.
So it's like archery would be helpful. It's like, no.
Time to go full archery, mate.
I'm an archer now.
Oh, this is a level where you have the Yeti person.
Oh yeah.
I love that level.
It's a nice level.
Because it's a really good game. It's a really good point where they make you question the mechanics of the game, which is really nice.
It's like a normal level, and then it's like, nah, Yeti. It's like, what do you know?
Whoa.
Hey man, stop it.
Actually don't, because this is pretty cool, but stop it. I actually was thinking about, once I finished the Spirewatch essay, I was thinking about doing an essay on Kingdom Rush, which is pretty unique, as well as, I think that'd be interesting. I honestly do, because I really like the design of this game. I think they did they did too well of a job. I honestly, looking at this game now, I do not expect it to be that good, but it's still amazing. Whoa. Aiden's impressed.
This is a good game. Too good.
I I mean, when I say that, I'm joking. Too good, but it's
Yeah.
it's too good for being a Flash game that you can buy online. It's so cool. Or go for free. What's been happening with you?
I don't know. Not much.
That's fair.
I haven't really done much recently.
I found a really good quote I think you might like. Let me find it. I have it on my computer. There it is. The goal is to laugh forever with someone you take serious.
Which means?
Sorry?
Which means,
The goal is to laugh forever with someone you take serious. It's just face value.
Oh, laugh with someone you take serious. Okay.
Yeah, forever.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Good.
I mean, my whole life is based on making other people laugh, so.
I mean, mine is. Yeah.
This has been another episode of the podcast. Thanks for watching. I've been your host, Michael. This has been Aiden.
You sound very inquisitive.
Well, we didn't talk about much, so we have to end now. See ya!